Hello, friends. I'm not Jim Nantz. No, not him. Not Jim Nantz. Don't play him on TV. Don't. This is Kurt Berglund with Pine Tar Baseball Franchise All-Stars Action. This is probably going to take me the rest of my life. But I'm doing a very, very long season with these guys. And today I picked out a game to bring to you from two teams off to disappointing starts. The St. Louis Cardinals went to Wrigley Field for the first two games of the season and dropped them both to the Cubs. And the Cincinnati Reds hosted the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the Pirates came in and swept both those games too. So both of these clubs, who I would expect would be pretty good teams in the National League, are off to 0-2 starts. Now that happens. The opposing pitchers in today's game for the Reds, the visiting Reds, it's hard-throwing Jim Maloney, a right-hander, and for the Cardinals, it is Chris Carpenter, who I guess we could call hard-throwing in his own right. So we'll see what happens. A pair of right-handers going at it in this one. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to put the link for the Franchise All-Star set in the description for this video so you can easily check it out yourself in case you would like to do so. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for lots more different baseball games and more Pine Tar baseball too. Let's go to the starting lineups. For the visiting Cincinnati Reds in this one, leading off at third base, it'll be Pete Rose. Batting second at second base, Joe Morgan. Batting third in right field, Frank Robinson. Batting fourth in center field, it'll be Eric Davis. Batting fifth at catcher, Johnny Bench. Batting sixth at first base, Big Clue, Ted Kluszewski. Batting seventh in left field, George Foster. And batting eighth, the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And batting ninth, it'll be Jim Maloney on the mound. And on the road, Maloney is an A pitcher the first two times through the order and then drops to a C. He has strikeout modifiers on 55 through 60 and 77. I told you he was hard throwing, and he can give you 7 innings and more if it's going well. That is the lineup for today's Cincinnati Reds. For the St. Louis Cardinals, leading off in left field, Lou Brock. Batting second at second base, Rogers Hornsby. Batting third in right field, Stan Musial. Batting fourth at first base, Albert Pujols. Batting fifth in center field, it's Willie McGee. Batting sixth at third base, Ken Boyer. Batting seventh behind the plate, Yadier Molina. Batting eighth at shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And batting ninth and on the mound, it's Chris Carpenter. He's an A-plus pitcher. First two times through the order, then he drops to a B. He can give you a strikeout modifier on 77 and 7 innings. And more if it's going well. I'm going to be using 2 dice most of the time, and a third when we need to. Reading the red die as the tens digit and the white as the ones digit on our rolls. All right, so here we go. It's Pete Rose, it's Chris Carpenter, it's a ground ball to Albert Pujols, who's going to step on first himself for out number 1, and we are underway in this one. Joe Morgan up now. Second baseman for the Big Red Machine. That's gonna be trouble, maybe. It's a 0, ends in 0, so we gotta check the modifier table. It is going to be grounded up the middle and knocked down by Rogers Hornsby. He's gonna glove it and plant and fire to Albert Pujols for out number 2. And now it's Frank Robinson with 2 outs and nobody aboard. It's a 43, and that's strike 3 swinging. So Carpenter racks up his first strikeout. Played half an inning. And we got no score in St. Louis at Busch Stadium. Here comes Maloney to take on those Cardinals. Brock leads off. It's a 79 that's hit to right, and that's Frank Robinson. He's got it for out number 1. Now it's Hornsby. Pitch to Rogers. Get to the kitchen. Oh my God, I smell gas. It's a range jack. 62. Grounded to short. That's Barry Larkin, and that's no problem. 2 down. Now it's Stan Musial. Maloney winds and delivers. That's a 58, and that's grounded one more time to... This one's grounded to Morgan, grounded to Morgan, and he throws to Big Ted Kluszewski for the out, and we have a scoreless first inning. In the second for the Reds, it'll be Eric Davis, then Johnny Bench, then Ted Kluszewski. This lineup looks okay to me. Pitch from Carpenter is ball 4. Davis will take his base. And Eric Davis can cause problems once he's there. So let's see what they decide to do. Problem is that Molina has quite an arm. As you know, he's a minus 18, so that gives Davis a 66 to steal. Nobody out, bench up, Carpenter the stretch, the pitch home, Davis not going, and it's a 71. This one's grounded to Ozzie Smith. He goes to Hornsby for 1. The relay to Pujols is in time for a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play. Should have sent him. And here comes Kluszewski. Pitch from Carpenter. That's a 40. That's supposed to be an error check, but it ends in 0. So let's see what happens here. Grounded to Hornsby. And he throws to Pujols, and that retires the side. So got the start of a pitcher's duel between Carpenter and Maloney here. Pujols up, McGee, and Boyer to follow. The pitch, and this is trouble. This is to the gap in center field. Davis has to go run it down. Around first is Pujols. He'll have a leadoff double in the Cardinals' second inning. Now it's McGee. Maloney the stretch, and the pitch to Willie. That's a 31. He hit him. He dotted him. 2 on now. Nobody out. Cardinals have something cooking. Boyer at the plate. Double play potential if you can get him to hit it on the ground. Maloney the stretch, and the pitch is grounded to Morgan. He's going to go to Larkin for 1. The relay to Kluszewski, not in time. Boyer reaches on a fielder's choice as Pujols gets to third. There are now Cardinals at the corners for Molina. They're going to play back. Maloney, the stretch, and the pitch to Yadi Molina. That's hit in the air to left field. That's going to be Foster. He will make the catch. Tagging is Pujols. The throw home is not in time. And Molina delivers Pujols with a sacrifice fly to Foster. 1-0 Cardinals with Boyer still at first base and Ozzie Smith at the plate. On deck, Chris Carpenter. Maloney the stretch and the pitch. That's an 89. That's to center, and that's Eric Davis country. He's going to put it away for out number 3, but the Cardinals get themselves a run on 1 hit. They leave 1. After 2, it's 1-0 Cardinals over the Reds. In the 3rd, it'll be Foster, Larkin, and Maloney, bottom 3rd of the Reds order. Coming up, Carpenter winds and delivers a 20. That's a single maybe, but we got to look at the modifier table. Hey, struck him out. That's Carpenter's 2nd. And the A+ is working. Now it's Larkin. Carpenter winds and delivers another chase. Struck him out. That's 3 strikeouts for Carpenter, and it'll be Maloney coming up now. Carpenter winds and delivers. Error check. Now we need all 3 dice. The red and the white die will tell us who, and the blue will tell us if it's actually an error. This is nubbed out in front of the plate. Yadi Molina pounces on it and fires to Pujols for out number 3. And we've played 2.5, and it's 1-0 St. Louis. Top of the order. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. Chris Carpenter will lead off for St. Louis. Then it'll be the top of the order with Brock and Hornsby. Pitch from Maloney is a 55. Hey, struck him out. Jim Maloney's first strikeout on the day. And that'll bring up Brock. Brock is 0 for 1. Pitch to Lou. Ground ball, headed up the middle, cut off by Morgan. He plants and throws to Kluszewski for out number 2, and now it'll be Hornsby with 2 outs and nobody on. Maloney winds and delivers. This is hit in the air to left. Under it is Foster, and it's a 1-2-3 third inning for Maloney. We go to the 4th. It's 1-0 St. Louis over Cincinnati. It's the all-time franchise all-star set for Pine Tar Baseball. Rose, Morgan, and Robinson in the 4th for the Reds. 45 is a ground ball, but ends in a 5, so we got to check it. It's going to be strike 3 swinging for Rose. 4 strikeouts for Carpenter now, and Morgan coming to the plate. Joe's 0 for 1. Only batter to reach for the Reds is Davis on a walk in the 2nd, and he was eliminated on a double play. He's faced the minimum, 64. Ground ball, Ozzie. He gloves it one-handed and flips to Pujols for out number 2. Now it's Frank Robinson. Struck out in the 1st. The pitch to Robbie is strike 3 swinging. 5 Ks for Carpenter. He's faced the minimum. Only batter to reach is by walk. That's Eric Davis. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 St. Louis. Now it's Maloney getting the meat of the Cardinal order. Musial, Pujols, and McGee. Hit to right. Frank Robinson toward the line is going to get this one, and that's out number 1. Now it's Pujols. Pitch to Albert is grounded to Pete Rose. Pete flips it to Kluszewski, and that's 2 outs. And now it's McGee. He got dotted in the 2nd inning. The pitch got to the kitchen. It's a range, Jack. Okay. This one is hit to Rose at 3rd, and it's going to scoot right by him. Willie McGee's aboard with a single, and now it's Boyer. They could send Willie. Let's check his running. He's a C. So 6th inning or later, we're not that far yet. So it's Boyer coming up. Maloney the stretch and the pitch. And there's another modifier. Got a lot of them in this game. Maloney's an A. That's hit to center. Under it is Eric Davis, and that will retire the side. We've played 4, and it's 1-0 St. Louis. We got a good one going at Busch. All right, so Carpenter is out to face Davis, Bench, and Clue, 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Reds. Wow, another modifier check. And this one is strike 3 swinging. 6 Ks for Carpenter. He's got it working. The man has it working. Bench at the plate. Hitting to the double play that eliminated the only Reds base runner back in the second. Pitch to JB is a base hit. This is going to be trouble. It's going to scoot past McGee, and Bench is going to hustle his way to second base for a double. Now it's Kluszewski. That's the first Reds hit with 1 out in the 5th. Kluszewski is 0 for 1. Bench, the potential tying run. Base hit Kluszewski. Into left field, he went the other way. Let's check Bench's speed. He's medium. He's a moderate. That means Brock is up with it. And we're going to check Lou's arm. It's not good. Anything but a 0 to 5, and they're going to get Bench and Bench is going to score the tying run. He's in there. So a single for Kluszewski plates Bench from second. It's 1-1. And now it's Foster with Kluszewski at first. Carpenter the stretch and the pitch. Hit to right. Under it is Musial toward the line. He's got it. Kluszewski retreats to first, and with 2 outs, it'll be Larkin. On deck is Maloney. The pitch to Barry. Base hit Larkin. This one goes to left field. Stopping at second is Kluszewski, so there's 2 on now, and Maloney comes to the plate. 1-1, 2 Reds on, 2 Reds are out. Carpenter the stretch, and the pitch to Jim. Ground ball, Hornsby. He's going to flip to Ozzie at second to force Larkin and retire the side. We've played 4.5. We're halfway through this one. It's 1-1. We got a good one in Busch Stadium. Molina, Ozzie, and Carpenter up in the bottom of the 5th. 7, 8, 9 batters. The pitch from Maloney to Molina is, and don't say that 3 times fast, base hit left field. Foster throws it back in, and Molina is aboard. Maloney the stretch, and the pitch to Ozzie. Got till they get you. Oh my God. Got till they get you. I smell of gas. It is hit to right. Here comes Frank Robinson. He's not going to get there. It's going to drop for a base hit. That's going to stop Molina at second base. 2 on for the Cardinals now. Carpenter at bat. Everybody knows what he's going to try and do. Maloney the stretch, the pitch to Carpenter, and he gets it down. Gloved by Kluszewski, he throws to Morgan covering at first, and the runners move up. Molina now to third, Ozzie to second, and Lou Brock coming to the plate with a chance to put the Cardinals in front. Reds are going to play the infield in. Hornsby is on deck. Maloney the stretch and the pitch. That's a 69. It's grounded to short. We subtract 2. And Molina heads home. Larkin's going to take the only play he's got, and that is to first base. And Brock gets an RBI, driving home Molina from third. Ozzie goes to third. Oh, excuse me. No, Ozzie would hold at second. And with 2 outs now, it'll be Hornsby. 2-1 Cardinals. Man at second. That's Ozzie. And Maloney the stretch. Hornsby's 0 for 2. The pitch to him. 76 is hit to right. Not deep. Frank Robinson under it. And puts it away for out number 3. So he played 5 complete. 2-1 St. Louis. Both these teams looking to get into the win column. Somebody's going to be 0-3 after this one, and that's not a good start. Top of the order for the Reds, Rose, Morgan, and Robinson. They are combined 0 for 6 in this game. Carpenter winds and delivers, and there's a base hit for Rose. Right through the box. Rose is on with a single. Now it's Morgan. Carpenter the stretch. The pitch to Joe is a rare play table. Rare play table. Got to re-roll and check the rare play. 58. Chopped on the infield. It's off Carpenter's glove. Rolls toward Hornsby. Everybody's going to be safe, and there's 2 on for the Reds with nobody out. That's going to get action going in the Cardinals bullpen. Going to be Ted Wilkes. Ted Wilkes, a right-hander, starting to throw for St. Louis. And now Robinson is up. 0 for 2 for Frank, a pair of Ks. Carpenter the stretch. The pitch to Robbie is a 63. That's grounded to Ozzie. He goes to Hornsby for 1. The relay to Pujols is a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play as Rose advances to third with 2 outs, and now it's Eric Davis. Carpenter close to getting out of the mess. Davis is 0 for 1 with a walk and a whiff. The pitch to Eric is a base hit. That's going to be a tie game. Right field, it drops in front of Musial. And Rose scores the Reds' second run on the RBI single from Eric Davis. 2-2 ball game now. Good game. Johnny Bench, 1 for 2, double and a run scored. Carpenter the stretch, and the pitch to JB. Hey, he struck him out. That's number 7 for Carpenter, but he allows the tying run to score. It's 2-2 after 5.5 now. Teams are battling. 3, 4, 5 hitters up again for the Cardinals. That's Musial, Pujols, and McGee. Maloney winds and delivers. He walked him. Now it's Pujols. That's going to get the Reds bullpen active. But who, I ask you, who will get active? Rob Dibble starts to throw, and Pujols, he's up. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Pitch to Albert. Ground ball Larkin. He goes to Morgan for 1. The relay to Kluszewski, not in time. Pujols beats it out, and now it's McGee with 1 out. Maloney still throwing hard. Pitch to Willie. Base hit for Willie McGee to right field. Pujols will hold at second. First and second now for Boyer with 1 out. They could go to Dibble here, or they could give him one more batter and see if he works out of it, so they're going to try that. Maloney the stretch and the pitch, and that didn't work out. This is a base hit for Boyer up the middle. Stopping at third, Davis charges hard and fires it into bench. Bases will be loaded, and now it's Molina. So that's going to do it for Maloney, and it's going to be Dibble, but no double switch. Dibble will bat in the 9 spot. There's only one man out, and the bases are full of Cardinals in the bottom of the 6th. 2-2 score. And Dibble is an A-plus pitcher on the road. He has strikeout modifiers on 55 through 60 and 77. He give you 1 inning. And that's about all they want him to do. If they can get out of this, maybe a pair of strikeouts. Molina up 1 for 1, a run scored, a sac fly. Infield is going to play back for 2, but Dibble's in there throwing heat. 66. Get to the kitchen. Oh my God, it's a range jack. This one is going to third. That's Rose. They're playing for double play. He goes to Morgan for 1. The relay to Kluszewski. Not in time. So they retire Boyer at second. Pujols scores with the lead run from third base. McGee gets to third, and Molina's safe at first. Cardinals at the corners now with 1 out. It's 3-2 St. Louis, and Ozzie Smith is at the plate. On deck is Carpenter. They're going to go after Ozzie. Dibble the stretch. The pitch is a 10. That would be a hit, but Dibble's an A+, and that's going to be strike 3 swinging. So Dibble does get them out of it, but the lead run does score. It's after 6. It's 3-2 St. Louis. Carpenter coming back out for inning number 7. Kluszewski, Foster, and Larkin are up. Carpenter is now a B-grade pitcher, so he's going to be on a short leash. Ted Wilkes throwing in the bullpen. The pitch to Clue. Ground ball. Ozzie, he's got it and throws for out number 1. Now it's Foster. Carpenter winds and delivers, and this is a base hit for Foster. Right through the box for a single in center field. Larkin is due, and that's going to do it. It's going to be Wilkes. One out, 1 on. Carpenter's day goes like this: 6 1/3. He allowed 7 hits. He didn't walk anybody. He struck out 7, allowed 2 runs. They're both earned, and the runner on base is his responsibility. He can only win it. Wilkes is an A pitcher at home. He has strikeout modifiers on 55 and 77. He can give you 2 innings, but he might not because he's due to lead off the 7th. He's batting 9th. Larkin is up, and moving into the on-deck circle is Joey Votto. Starting to warm up for the Cardinals will be Joe Horner, the lefty, and Jeff Lottie, the righty. Double-barreled action in the Cardinal bullpen. But Larkin is the attention grabber now. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Foster is at first. Wilkes the stretch, and the pitch to Larkin is grounded to Boyer. He goes to Hornsby for 1. The relay to Pujols is a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play that ends the 7th inning for the Reds. Time to stretch him out at Busch. Ted Wilkes came through, and it's 3-2 St. Louis. We'll get a new Reds pitcher in the ball game. And that's going to be Danny Graves. And he will also bat in the 9 spot. Dibble is done, 2/3 of an inning, 1 strikeout. That's it on his ledger. Graves is a right-hander. We're going to get a pinch hitter for Wilkes. Cardinals want insurance. And it's going to be Vince Coleman to pinch hit for Ted Wilkes. All right, so Graves winds and delivers to Vince Coleman. Struck him out. There's 1 gone in the 7th. Now it's Brock. On deck, Hornsby. Graves winds and delivers a 25. That's a single, but we got the modifier. He's an A-plus pitcher on the road. Struck him out. That's 2. Brock with an 0 for 4 day, but he does have an RBI. Hornsby with an 0 for 3 day. Graves' pitch to Hornsby is an 86. That's hit to center. Under it is Davis. And it's a 1-2-3 7th inning for Graves. Go to the 8th. 3-2 St. Louis. Joey Votto is going to be the pinch hitter now for Graves. The new pitcher will be Joe Horner, a left-hander. So, no, it's not going to be Votto. No, it is going to be Horner. But it's not going to be Votto. So before Votto is announced, they get somebody else out there. No, they're not. They're going to let Votto go for it against the left-hander. So it's going to be Votto for Graves. On deck is Rose and then Morgan. Lottie is still throwing in the bullpen for St. Louis. Horner at home is a B pitcher. He has a 55 and 77 strikeout modifier, and he can give you an inning. The top of the 8th, 3-2 St. Louis. The pitch to Votto is hit to center. Under it is McGee, and there's 1 away. Now it's Rose. Horner's pitch. 45. Struck him out. 2 gone. Pete's second strikeout of the day, and now it's Morgan. And that's a base hit, or is it? No, he walked him. He walked Joe Morgan. And you know what that means. We got Robinson coming up. We got a new pitcher coming on. It's going to be Lottie. Whole bunch of stuff going on now. Lottie comes in the game. He will bat 9th. And new pitchers start to throw in the St. Louis bullpen. It'll be Raboski and Worrell. Lottie in to face Robinson, but first he's going to have to deal with Joe Morgan trying to steal second, unless they can't send him because Molina's a minus 16 or whatever he is, minus 842 with his throwing arm. He's a minus 18. I think I got to send Morgan anyway. That makes him a 63. Yeah, they're sending him. They're sending him. Lottie, the stretch. The pitch home to Robinson. He takes. There goes Morgan. And he's out. Molina throws out Morgan, and the inning is over. Morgan's not happy with the call, but Molina shot him down. So, we go to the bottom of the 8th. New Reds pitcher coming on. Lefty-righty switch, so it's going to be Aroldis Chapman coming on to face Musial, Pujols, and McGee. Chapman will bat in the 9 spot. Musial 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch to Stan. Base hit for Stan Musial. Center field. He's aboard. Now they might run for him. So let's see what is on the bench for speed. And that's going to be Curt Flood. Curt Flood will run for Musial. Pujols up now against the lefty Chapman. Aroldis, the stretch, and the pitch to Albert is a 67. That's grounded to Larkin. He's going to go to Morgan for 1. The related clue is not in time. Pujols beats the rap at first, so he's on with 1 out. Now it's McGee. Flood is retired on the fielder's choice. McGee is up 2 for 3 and hit by a pitch. Chapman the stretch, and the pitch is a 38. Hey, struck him out. Chapman's first. There's 2 outs now. Pujols still at first, and Boyer up. 1 for 3 for Kent. Pitch is... He walked him. No, he doesn't. He's at first. That's ball 2. Hey, struck him out, and that retires the Cardinals in the 8th. Now we're going to see some defensive moves. Flood will go to center field. McGee is going to move to right field. And the new pitcher will be Todd Worrell, replacing Lottie. Worrell at home is an A pitcher, 55 to 60 and 77 strikeout modifiers, and he can give you an inning. He's going to bat in the number 9 spot. 5th pitcher used by St. Louis today. And he's going to have to get Robinson, Davis, and Bench. 3, 4, 5. But I can't take Lottie out yet. Nope, I can't do that because Lottie hasn't faced a batter. He came in to face Robinson, and Morgan got thrown out trying to steal. So Lottie's got to stay in, face 1 batter, and that'll be Robinson, and then I can make a move if I want to. Roboski and Worrell in the bullpen. Robinson's 0 for 3, the pitch. And that's a base hit off Lottie for Robinson to center field. And he's on with a single. I may have that rule wrong. I'm sure someone can tell me in the comments if I do, but Lottie did not face a batter. So I don't think I could take him out. Now I'm going to. It's Eric Davis coming to the plate. And it's going to be Worrell coming on to face him. Frank Robinson is at first base. And Davis is 1 for 2 with a ribby, a whiff, and a walk. Here's Worrell. I may have gotten that rule wrong. I don't know. All right, Roboski's still throwing in the bullpen. All right. Davis is up. Bench is on deck. Then Kluszewski. Checking for better speed on the... Although you can't ask for a better base runner than Frank Robinson. My goodness. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, that's going to be Frank Robinson staying at first base because I don't want to get beat up. And I think that's what would happen if I pulled Frank Robinson for a pinch runner, especially when we're talking about the 1960 version of Frank Robinson. Oh, and he's fast, so what am I doing? All right, so Worrell the stretch and the pitch to Eric Davis. It's 3-2 Cardinals. Worrell's got to get 3 outs to get this win. Actually, the save. And he struck out Davis. 1 gone. Now it's bench. Robinson's still at first. I'm not sending him anywhere. Worrell the stretch and the pitch. And this is dramatic. That's ball 4. Worrell lose. Oh, it's not. He's got to run around first. So it's ball 2 to bench. Bench is 1 for 3. The pitch. That's a walk. But he's an A. And that becomes a strikeout. 2 strikeouts for Worrell. He's throwing gas. It's the cauliflower broccoli medley. Gas. Kluszewski up 1 for 3 with a ribby. This is the ball game. Robinson at first. Base hit Kluszewski. Right field. Robinson around second. He's going to third. Reds at the corners now with 2 outs for George Foster. Oh, man. This is why I love the set. Right here. All right, so we're going to get a pinch runner now. It's going to be Ken Griffey running for Kluszewski at first base. Reds at the corners. Foster at the plate. I don't think I want to hit for him. No, I don't think I do. No, I'm not going to do that. No. Okay, so it's Foster. Worrell, this is what he gets paid for. There's 2 outs. Frank Robinson at third. Ken Griffey Sr. at first. There's 2 outs. Both retired on strikeouts. The tying run is 90 feet away. The lead run, 270 feet away. How do you like that math? Worrell the stretch. The pitch to Foster is a 56th ground ball to Pujols. He's going to flip to Worrell covering, and that will end the ball game. It's a 3-2 Cardinals winner. The line score for the victorious Cardinals, 3 runs on 7 hits, and they committed no errors. For the Reds, they're just not hitting. 2 runs on 9. Well, they had 9 hits, but they committed also no errors. The winning pitcher is Carpenter. He is 1-0, of course, his first start. The losing pitcher is Maloney. He is 0-1, and the save goes to Worrell, his first. The Cardinals now are 1-2, and the Reds drop to 0-3. Thank you so much for being with me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for lots more baseball sim action. Hope you have a wonderful day. So long, everybody.